Statistics for corpus linguistics. Collocations. These notes come from Chapter 4, Section 3 of Statistics for Corpus Linguistics by Michael P. Oakes. Introduction to collocations. Words in natural language tend to occur in clusters. Collocations are such word groups which frequently appear in the same contexts. They account for a large proportion of English word combinations and cannot be translated on a one-for-one word basis. Neither syntax nor semantics can justify the use of these word combinations. Published translations of collocations are not generally available, even though a knowledge of collocations is very important in the acquisition of a second language. The concept of collocations is closely related to that of concordance output, since the idea of two words occurring in a common context is similar to that of the two words occurring in the same concordance window. Collocational information is relevant to foreign language teaching, since many student errors are best explained collocationally, and a knowledge of collocational behaviour means that new lexical terms can first be introduced to the student in their habitual environments. Words may be attracted to each other to form collocations if they are of the same derivation, express opposite meanings, or commence with the same consonant clusters. Collocations enable stylistic variety, since the creative author can bring together disparate words, forming unorthodox collocations. Kelmer's definition of collocations. Collocations are both lexically determined and grammatically restricted sequences of words. Lexically determined means that to be considered as a collocation, a word sequence should occur a number of times in the corpus. Grammatically restricted means grammatically well formed. Of the three sequences try to, haul to, and green ideas, only try to is counted as a collocation, since green ideas occurs only once in the corpus and haul to is not grammatically well formed. The distinctiveness of collocations is a matter of degree, not an all or nothing feature. Kelmer's factors which indicate the degree of collocational distinctiveness form the basis of statistical measures. Firstly, absolute frequency of occurrence, where the more frequent the collocation, the more distinctive. This has been used by many authors. We can also use the relative frequency of occurrence, being the ratio of the observed frequency of a collocation to the frequency expected if the words only occurred together by chance. This ratio is expressed by the mutual information formula of Church and Hanks, and the next lesson will describe this measure in some detail. Thirdly, we can use length of sequence, where featured prominently in seems more distinctive than just featured in. Sentence length is incorporated in the cost criterion of Kita et al. Finally, we can look at distribution of the sequence over texts or text categories. This criterion may be measured using the measures of diversity, as was done by Dial, or dispersion, as was done by Lin.